Alright, fellas, welcome back to Dark Souls. My name is Brian, your host and commentator, and here we go. We're gonna go talk to Hawkeye Gao. It's just, I don't know, however you wanna pronounce it, I guess. Actually, before we do that, let's head over here really quick, so we can talk to this cool lady, which is another one of the four knights of Lord Gwyn. Her name is Ciaran? Something like that? Ciaran?
He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So she's asking us to give him the soul of Artorias, which I think can be used for a weapon or obviously to gain souls. I'm going to go ahead and give it to her, though, because I don't give a shit.
Very kind.
So she does trade you some weapons or something. Yeah, I think weapons. She'll give you 2 daggers, a bunch of those tracers. And that's it. She's also built a nice little grave for him. And that's all she has to do with that, so whatever. Not too much going on there. And actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and speak to Marvelous Chester. Actually, no, we'll save him for later. We'll do his shit later. We'll deal with him later. Let's, we'll talk to Hawkeye Gao now. Head up these stairs. You want to kind of look out because you can sort of fall off, as you can see. I think you can fall off anyway. I don't know. I wouldn't want to get stuck down there, though. I don't know if you can get out of that if you do. There's an item over here. I think it's a soul of some sort. Soul of a hero. Sounds about right. And now we get to head along here and go into this big little area. Nice like contradiction in my phrase right there, because we have the crest key, so we can finally go in here and climb up this ladder. We get to speak to Hawkeye Gao, which is a giant, by the way. It's a giant, just like the giant blacksmith. But Hawkeye Gao is a giant archer. And apparently a female.
Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid. Dragons shall never be forgotten.
Oh yeah.
Fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions.
Dearest emotions.
Stand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return. In great waves of nostalgia. There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
So yeah, she was kind of like caught up here, like trapped or whatever. And now she just sort of carves those stones that we found. Alright. So you can buy these ones. You can buy thank you and hello. Also sells prism stones, dung pie, some shards, and of course her own arrows. She's supposed to help us with this stupid dragon. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. So you just gotta talk to her again. Yes.
I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
Do it up. So Gao's gonna go ahead and shoot Calamite in the wing to bring him down, which is weird because Gao is actually blind right now, but she's still an archer, so I'm not sure how she figures it out or how it works. But yeah, you actually find the other 3 knights of Lord Gwyn's knights here. I think Ornstein was the 4th knight, and he's the only one that you find in the normal, game. You can actually get Gao's bow. I think when you slay Calamite, you get her bow. But yeah, like I said, boom, got him. This is gonna be kind of a filler episode too, by the way.
Yes. A true shot was never loosed.
Good job, Hawkeye.
For a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Alright, so we'll come back to her once we defeat Calamite here. This is going to be our second... No, not our second, our third boss fight in this DLC, and then we have one more afterwards, which will be the final one at the end of the Chasm of the Abyss. So be prepared for that, but for the time being, let's go ahead and try and take on Calamite. I don't know if I should kindle the bonfires anymore. I think... I don't know. There's another knight. So yeah, there's like... I don't know why she's so small if she's one of the knights of Gwyn. But I believe the knights were Ornstein, e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n, which is her, Artorias, obviously, who he kicked his ass. It was weird that his left arm was limp. I never really noticed that until during that fight. I don't know, it's funny. And then Hawkeye Gao. So I believe those were the 4. Because they all have there's the 4 rings that Gwyn has that he gives to all of them. Like Hawkeye Gao had the what's it called? The Hawk ring, which is for bows, obviously. And then e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n has supposedly had that Hornet ring, which is supposed to be for daggers. Artorias had the... Fuck did Artorias have? What ring did he have? The Wolf ring. He had the Wolf ring. And if you defeat Ornstein's second after e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n, he has the Leo ring. So, to my knowledge, that's what's up with that. Anyway, now we can go down here and hopefully I can get this crystal lizard. Not that I need it anymore. I actually ended up maxing out everything on my armor. So everything's +5 now, which is really cool. Nice. So, okay, cool. We got that crystal lizard. Drop down here a little bit more and probably heal up really quick. Use my great magic barrier. We're going to have to go down there to trigger the boss fight because the dragon's over there and it's eventually going to come this way. Let me see if this will do anything for me. I highly doubt it, but we can see. I think dragons are weak against lightning, if I remember correctly. Ouch. Okay, lunging attack. Oh, jeez. So you kind of want to stay on the dragon for this boss fight. You want to kind of be all up in Calamite's shit. You can actually cut off its tail, if I remember correctly. Oh, ouch. Let me see how much of this will do to him. Not a lot. Oh, wow.
Okay. Alright. Okay. This boss, I swear to God, I don't know why, but I had the hardest time on him. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I cut off to the right here so I can use, what do I use there? I can't even really see, because I'm... Oh, I think I use Great Magic Barrier. Or, no, I use Replenishment. I don't know, something like that. This boss fight's pretty tough, man. Boss fight's pretty tough. I know there's people that can beat him really easily. Some people have the strategy down. I don't. I've only done the DLC twice now. This is my second boss fight against this guy, so I don't know. I wasn't quite ready, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give you a few pointers that at least got me through this game here. I also want to note that you can cut off his tail too. He's one of those guys. You can cut off his tail if you want. I end up not cutting off his tail because I suck. I don't know. But anyway, so as you can see, to start off, a cast replenishment. And, oh, okay, I didn't realize this early. Alright, so there's this move he does right here where he kind of sucks you up with his red eye. You want to avoid that at all costs. If you get caught by it, you're going to end up taking double damage. At least to my knowledge, you take about double damage. So once he does that, once he catches me, I think I get caught like 3 or 4 times in this fucking battle alone, too. But, not that you can get caught anywhere else by it. But I kind of just back off, you know, and I wait it out because the red dot will disappear eventually. So you just got to kind of wait it out. I think it's like a minute-long run of it, of debuff. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I did. I played it safe. And here you can see I got these lightning spears I'm tossing at him. Don't do a tremendous amount of damage, but whatever. It's good to do some range damage if you're far away. Still using my occult falchion. That's probably what was wrong. Was my character build wasn't too bad necessarily, but I really fucked up on the weapon choice. I really fucked up when I was making my deciding weapon for this guy. So I think that's, I kind of, I blame that. I give some blame to that. There he goes again. Luckily I dodged that one though. That would have sucked, man. I would have only had like a 30-second break in between those attacks. So I'll try and also describe some of his attacks to you too, and what to kind of do to handle it. That one you gotta just kind of dodge roll, and sometimes you follow it up with a second one. This charge attack, you can easily just kind of dodge to the side. He was way too close for me to dodge that though. See, it was close on that one, but I seem to have gotten away with that one. You want to make sure your health doesn't really drop below half, because he's got some powerful attacks that can really take you out. There he goes, just cornering me in that little fucking alcove. That stupid move. The straight breath shot, you can just dodge to the left or the right, easy. It's easy. Don't even have to worry about it. Like I said, that swipe attack, if you roll, most of the time you won't get hit, like majority of the time, to my understanding. This attack right here, you're going to want to fucking get out of there. As soon as he starts to flap up, you're like, oh shit, he's going to do that downward breath attack. It has a huge area of effect. It's a huge AoE. And you want to be able to avoid that. If you can roll about 3 times, if you're like right next to him, if you roll out of the way 3 times in the same direction, you can probably get away with it. That seemed to be my plan. Sometimes I am too close to where I do roll 3 times and I don't get away. And there's that move again. And do you see how he got me? I was gone, dude. Whatever. I was so far on the right side before he got me. I remember that. Jesus Christ. So that's the second time he got me right there. Kind of waiting. Yeah, that tail attack you can just block if you have enough stamina. If not, maybe try him in a dodge roll. God, do you see how far away he was? Oh, never mind. Well, I still blocked it, but Jesus Christ, that attack is crazy. How much range it gets. This is a good attack to kind of just catch him in. Like I said, I was backing away because I'm injured, and I probably shouldn't have even cast that stupid lightning spear, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But yeah, when he does that swooping attack on you, that's a good time to hit him, because he's going to go ahead and like recover and shit from it. You don't want to stand directly behind him though, because then he'll smash his tail down, and that's actually probably the best way to get his tail is when he does that attack. So if you want to bait that attack and then roll to the left or the right, most likely in the direction that you're coming from would be the best to roll, since you're already kind of in that way, on that side. But if you give his tail, like, I don't know, like 5 hits or so, it should come right off. Here we go, just with the lightning spear, unless you have another magic attack. But I do want to point out that I believe he's very, very strong against magic, so I don't know how sorceries are really going to do against him, The pyromancies are already weak in themselves, and not very strong, because they don't scale with your stats. But hey, whatever. I probably battled him, jeez, I don't know. Probably at least like 20 times. Not 20, maybe like 15. Yeah, I'll say 15 times. I had to go over and over with him. It was funny too because one time I actually I was kicking his ass. I was really whomping on him. Like I was laying the smackdown on him, and then I looked over to see how long the battle was going on for, and I realized I didn't even hit record. I didn't even start recording. So that entire battle up until his last like little bar of health there, no recording. And it's not like I recorded it after that. I was like, fuck, I would have had him because I had like 8 health potions at the time. And as long as I was on point, kind of like I was this game, you know, with the dodging and attacking and stuff, I would have had his ass. And it ended up adding on like 4 more fights on top of that too because I didn't have that. Jesus, that attack. I ended up going at him like 4 more times. But I don't know. The end of that story is I realized that I wasn't. I got really close to the edge right here too, so look out for that. Unless I'm on the water side. Oh yeah, I'm on the water side. Yeah, you want to look out for that edge all the way on the other side there. But you know, I realized I would have beat him, and I just forgot to record. Really fucked up. So can't believe I got out of that. So I just ran to the. I got him down to where he only had 1 hit of health left, and then I ran off the edge. I was like, I would have beat him. I only had to hit him 1 more time, and I would have beat him. That's okay though, because eventually I got him. And I got it on camera. So there's Great Magic Barrier right there. That'll cut his little ranged attacks in half, the breath attacks. Essentially cut those in half. Looks like if you dodge roll, you can pretty much dodge all of his attacks. Seems pretty easily. This guy was such a butt. Oh, I'm so glad I was... Oh, excuse me. I was so stoked when I beat him. You have no idea. So he's got that little stomp attack too. He usually does that if you're like directly under him or something. Oh, I got hit by that. If you're like directly under him, he'll stomp on one side with his front foot and stomp on the other with his back foot. So he covers both sides. It's just a matter of left or back, you know, if you're going to be on the front side or the back side when he does each of those attacks. That attack's pretty fucking badass too. Like it does a lot of damage for what it is. And it hits you a lot too. That's what I noticed was I was getting hit a lot. It looks like he's just whomping on me right now. He's kind of got the upper hand. It's okay though, I got an attack in. I got 2 attacks in. Where I heal up again. Or not heal up, but yeah. Great Magic Barrier, baby. Oh yeah. I think I'm out of those. Now I have Homeward and Lightning Spear. I should have tossed in Great Heal instead of Homeward. Because I don't know, I was just feeling lazy. I didn't want to walk all the way back to the bonfire. This is where I really start to get him. I'm trying, man. I was trying hard. I was playing it careful. And then he gets me with another one of those. Look at that. I was so pissed. Oh my god. I was like, fuck, I could actually really lose this fight now. I could legitimately lose this fight. I was getting scared too, because see, see how much damage that did? Took out my entire health potion heal and some on top of it. So you gotta look out, you gotta really go into defense mode. Right there I got my shield up quick, that was crazy. I'm still all injured. I could have attacked him right there too, I probably could have finished him, but I didn't know he was just gonna like sit there the whole time, you know? I had to make sure I survived. I didn't want to let my shield down. And now I'm all healed, so I get all gung-ho. And I'm pretty sure do I beat him here, or does he do another, like, dash move? Fly move. Yeah, he does a dash move. This is where I believe I defeat him. Nope, he gets another dash move in. Alright, so this is where I defeat him. I'm out of Lightning Spears, which really sucks. But I heal up just to make sure I'm at full health, you know? I don't want to chance anything right now. And then I roll, and then I get him. Yes! And then I celebrate with a bunch of different poses. Woo! And you get the Calamity Ring from him, which doubles damage that your character takes. So, if that sounds like something you're interested in for like difficulty purposes, then I guess go for it. I wouldn't though. Fuck that. But anyway, now I'm homewarding it back to where we fought. Artorias, because we're going to head back up to Hawkeye Goff, I don't know. I'm going to head up to him, and, I don't know, he's got a few things for us, you know. I think I bump up my faith, or yeah, I just bump up my faith. I don't know what's taking me so long right now, why I'm sitting on this menu screen. I think I was just like looking at shit. Looking at what I can do. Yeah, I confirm. I'm just like, alright. I tried to get my faith up to 50 by the end of this playthrough. I was unsuccessful in doing that. I think I got it up to 49 though. I'm not entirely sure. But I want to say I was going to show off how to get the last 2 miracles, but it's going to take way too much work for me to do that, so instead I'll just tell you about it here, and then I'll tell you about it at the end of my final episode for the series, which is only 2 episodes away. That's right, I've already completed it by this point. I beat the game, I finished recording. I'm excited because I can just sit here and chill. I'm going to kind of miss it though. I really enjoyed the beginning parts of Dark Souls, you know, the earlier parts like the Undead Burg, and definitely not Blighttown, Ash Lake, and the Great Hollow. That stretch of those 3 areas sucks dick. Oh, that stretch sucks. Hate that stretch. But you know, it's good, man. I really liked Anne Orlando and the painted world of Ariamis and stuff.
Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon me. That beast will never take to the skies again.
And I think this, yeah, you just kind of talk to him about it. You want to make sure after you talk to him the first time, you talk to him again.
I know not if a human could even operate it.
This game likes to do that. It likes you to make you talk to characters like 3 times. You know, but you get his great bow. So I think he just repeats himself.
Gander at it, but the dark of the abyss,
Maybe not.
which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulyssil. It seems that this dire fate.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say, or she, whatever it is.
But
they've got a lot to say.
Dark serpent or no,
I mean, that giant's enough for like 10 people, multiple people.
And drove it mad. One's demise is always one's.
I actually don't think I do anything after I talk to Hawkeye Goff. I believe I just head back to the bonfire. So yeah, that's how you defeat Calamite. In the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and travel through the Chasm of the Abyss to fight Manus. Manus is his name. To fight Manus, the Lord of the Abyss or whatever, King of the Abyss, the Chief of the Abyss, something like that. But that'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting time. And then right after that, we got the final episode, man. The final episode of this game. So just be ready for that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and warp to. Yeah, I warped to the dungeon, right? Yeah, the dungeon, you idiot. I'm like, where is it? There you go. Awesome. So yeah, you're gonna want to warp to the dungeon here, and then that's where we're gonna go ahead and start our descent into the Chasm of the Abyss. So be prepared, be ready. I'm ending the episode right here at this bonfire. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. My name is Brian, and hopefully